just thought I'd come on and say good day. I'll give you a bit of a rundown on this purchase. It's a Adventure Kings 1000 amp lithium ion jump starter pack. So what we have here, so it come like that. How am I going to do this? So open up inside the kit. It's got owner's manual, or user manual as they call it here. Who's just dropped in here? Okay, so we have, this is the unit itself. It's a 44.4 watt hour capacity, 1000 amp peak current jump starter. So we'll turn that display on. So that display tells you how much you've got in there and your output for your two USB chargers. So it's your two USB ports. Also has a little, look, that's a bit bright, so I'll turn that off. A light. So that's that part. We have the charger. This is a 240 volt charger. So it will charge, plug into the output, the 9 volt output via the little connector here. I'm going to keep them wrapped up. The only thing I won't keep wrapped up is this part. You never know when you're going to need it. So that's your 240 volt battery unit, a charging unit. And you also have a lighter charger. So this plugs into your cigarette lighter in your car. You have a 4-in-1 cord for charging mobile devices like your iPhones and your tablets, iPads, etc. This is your smart clamp system. So this is your smart clamp system. It tells you, it gives you information on this light that's on the front, how it works. So that gets connected into this bottom port, and you can't reverse the polarity of this. It has to go in one way only. So I'll show you how to connect that up. Simply open the jump port like so. You then grab your unit. It goes in one way only, so it'll go in that way. So that will start flashing until it's connected into the battery. So like that. I'll pull that out. That then goes out. So that's, you don't leave that connected all the time. So to use it as a device charging unit, you will grab either your 4-in-1, or you can use your general plug like that. You will locate one or two of these ports. You will connect it in like so, and then power on. It then tells you top is for your USB 3.0 port, and the bottom one is for your USB 2.0 port, which is your white port. So it tells you how many volts or how many amps your thing is pulling out at any given time. You can also use your 4-in-1 breakout cable, but a lot of people will just use their existing cables. You don't have to. So currently it's running at 5 volts, 0.4 amps. So it varies, 0.4 to 0.6 amps. We'll turn that off. Just like that. Okay, and I'll put it back in here. Now, best part. I have looked up the specs on this. I'll just get rid of that for now. This one little device like this, when it's fully charged at this rate, it will jumpstart the biggest diesel engine Toyota make, which is a 1G DFTV, which is the 4.5 litre twin turbo or single turbo V8, depending on what you've got. So this is capable of doing that. Anything from up to a V8, a 6 litre V8 Commodore as well. So that's in a nutshell, and it comes with its own little storage case. You don't have to really worry about anything. They were on special at Petrie's Mitre 10 in Dubbo for a $54.50, so it's half price today only. Unfortunately, if you didn't get there, you missed out. So it will be recommended retail is $109. Even at $109, it's a great little kit. So it packs in nicely. So that's packed into its little, and that flap protects the module. Then every accessory will go in on top of the, into its own little bag or section in the case. Sorry guys, I've just taken it off. So, smart clip system. I might put the breakout cable in the bottom here, which is for your phone and your tablets. You can be out in the middle of nowhere and have access to running this 24/7. That can go in there too. Normally I would put that all into one spot, but because I'm a tight ass and I'll take that out of the bag actually, because that's going to help me a lot. So that is just, I'm just sliding to there like that. The other cables can just simply slide in like that as well, and then the breakout cable, which is your, so you've got USB-C port, then you've got sorry, no, that's, is that USB-C? Yes, it is USB-C. Then you've got normal USB that will go into things like your, most of your tablets. USB-A. Sorry, and then, sorry, that's micro USB, that's USB-A. And then Lightning, which is what I use for my phone. So basically that will charge any number of devices at any time. I'll just slide in there like that. The user's menu is pretty easy to understand. So yep, that's basically pretty easy to understand. Or it'll go in there too. So this will go, this can go one of two ways. I'll just pop that back in there like that. Just like that. So it'll zip up. I'll just find this out. Bloody thing's already dirty. So that's it in a nutshell. I'd rate this highly. I haven't had to use it yet. I have not, and I'll repeat, I have not had to use this yet. So, would I recommend buying one? Definitely. Even if you're just a general motorist and you've got a car that's dodgy as hell, like we have at the moment, this thing, fantastic. As I said, $54.50 today only at Mitre 10 in Dubbo, at Petrie's Mitre 10 Dubbo. Recommended retail is $109, normal price. This is a proper setup for off-roading and or on-roading. You don't have, you really can't be without one. Because we do have a jump pack, but it's a bit bulky. You can't really take it everywhere, whereas this, you can just throw it in your car, put it in the back, put it in the mat pocket on the back of the front seat. You can just have it there. If you come across someone who's got a flat battery, you can always grab it. It's fairly user-friendly. It protects you from all sorts of problems, like reverse polarity. If you put your cables on it, will not actually turn on. Overheat, over temp, what else? Just give me a sec, guys. I'm just going to pop into the handbook. It tells me what it has and what it hasn't got. I'll just pop the handbook out. So, like this. So the handbook, I'm just going to, so it has, the smart clamp system provides low voltage, reverse polarity, short circuit, reverse charge, which means it's bringing back charge from the engine that you've just jumped, and an automatic power shut-off system. So, if you forget to disconnect your jump pack from your engine or your battery, it will automatically protect the jump pack unit. So basically it does everything you could ever imagine and more. So the starting current is 500 amps minimum. Your peak current is 1000 amps. So you have your two USBs, which run 5 volts 2 amps for USB 1, which is the white USB 2.0. In the case up and I'll show you, I'll give you the rundown. So USB 1 is your USB 2.0, that is a 5 volt 2 amp. USB output 2, which is your USB 3.0, is a 9 volt 2 amp. Then you've got your input, which is your 9 volt, is also a 9 volt 2 amp input. So its capacity is 12,000 milliamp hours, or 44.4 watt hours. So basically, if you're a four-wheel driver, this is an invaluable little bit of kit. And if you are a traveller, again, you've got a torch. This actually also does strobe and SOS. So if you're in an emergency, you can use this light to warn people that you're in trouble. It's very light and it's very compact. So basically, get yourself one. I would highly recommend it. Unfortunately, if you would buy it in Australia and want it shipped overseas, you cannot do it due to it being it's UN3480, which is the battery for the battery. Lithium-ion batteries do have a habit of catching fire, so you've got to be very, very careful where you put it. Just double checking something, so it's still charged. And it also is the bonus, it comes pre-charged, so you can use it straight away. So basically, $109. Well, I got mine cheap. I got mine for half price. So, best thing is, if you want to get one now, you can jump on 4wheeldrivesupercentre.com.au, 4-wheel drive 4WD SUPA centre.com.au. You can buy it direct from them, or you can go to Petrie's Mitre 10 in Dubbo, buy it direct from Petrie's, who are acting as a King's agent. Yeah, so I'll give you the website. It's on the back here. So that's the website there, 4wheeldrivesupercentre.com.au. Or you can actually, they do have stores as well. It's 12 months, it's warranted for 12 months. So yeah, basically, yes, basically you're really well set up. It's really well set up. What it is, you wouldn't be out in the bush or anywhere without one. If you have any questions, just leave a comment for the video. I'll be posting this video as a video. I'm just going to make sure I get all this all packed up correctly. I'll just put those two items. That's me. Don't want the 12 volt charger. So basically, if you're in the middle of nowhere and you can't get access to a 240 volt power, 240 volt power, you can always use your 12 volt cigarette lighter and charge your battery that way. So you're still able to, if you get it down. I'll also highly recommend not discharging this down less than 50%, because of the fact lithium ion batteries just don't like it. I have a lithium ion 18 volt +1 Ryobi cordless blower. I recommend not, if you're checking your battery every use, you don't discharge it less than 50%, which is 4 bars for full and 2 bars for half charged. So if you get it down to 2 bars, in other words, this is 50% on the display, because they tell you in the handbook if you let it go below 50%, there is a high possibility you will not be able to crank an engine. So if there's any questions, guys, I will direct you to the comments. So feel free to comment. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye for now.